All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Corey Amrain. I am obviously one of your fellow students in this class. So the question is Western civilization. What is it? Where does it come from? And this is a very, very interesting question. It's a hard one to really answer and pinpoint just because there are so many theories, at least from what I've read. After doing the readings in the class and the different articles, different things, it's fascinating where it says that it has possibly or probably started in ancient Greece with some of the great thinkers, the first historians. And I personally feel that it did come from Greece. I feel like that those great thinkers, Homer, Aristotle, Socrates, yeah, different ancient Greeks, that they were challenging authority. They're challenging the accepted idea of what they had as their gods and their religion. I think that is very fascinating how they were able to expand and open up those ideas. Now, are these the first notions of this in history? I don't think so. I think this even started way before that, but I really do think the Greeks were the ones who put it down, who wrote it down, and actually applied it to history. So I do have to give credit to the Greeks. Now, I am going to say, and I do feel that it was Alexander the Great who spread his ideas, because of his conquest and conquering all those other territories. I do think that Alexander was, obviously he was a great general, but he was incredibly smart, and he was able to apply the ideas of Greece and Macedonia to wherever he was. And he was also very, very, very intelligent in allowing many of these people to have their own cultures, keep their own languages and things like that. So I really do credit a lot of this to Alexander. After Alexander, the rise of Rome, when they came in, I do feel like the Romans did adopt much of the Greek culture, but I also feel like they had their own things. The Romans were very good at taking from other people. They obviously took from the Etruscans and later the Greeks and different cultures around the planet. Romans, of course, they ruled Britain for, a few hundred years. Then when they left in the late 300s, early 400s, that later became England. Obviously, it took some time. And then the English settled the colonies in America, which I think spread different ideas. Now, I think Western civilization is a combination of all of these cultures. I do feel like it's a combination of Greece, Rome, England, even our own. It's just fascinating to think how different cultures have spread. You can't give it to one of these because, if I was to give it to Rome, I don't know how that would pan out, just because of Rome, they split the empire. They had the Western Empire and the Eastern Empire. Obviously the West was in Rome, the East in Constantinople. Later, the Eastern Empire, they spoke Greek, which later became Turkey and the Ottoman Empire. Some of their ideas and cultures, I think they were adopted into the Ottomans. Of course, with West, this is going to be really tough because you can look at Charlemagne, you can look at the church, you can look at the Pope in Rome there, and things what has happened there. I also do want to tie a little bit to Christianity. I do feel like the West is primarily Christian. The East is as well. Russia is very, or they were very Christian. I was in Russia last year, so yeah. But they're going back to Christianity. It's very fascinating to see these cultures. I own a travel company. I travel around the world often. I'm a teacher. I'm here in my classroom now, but I also travel quite a bit in the summers. I'm a tour guide, and I have been to China, Russia, Turkey. I've been to these countries many, many times. So it's been very fascinating for all this. And yes, I think this is what Western civilization would be. Great. Thank you.